Ryan Little.
What it should feel like, what's going to feel like, right? Like those assumptions before even tackling the new exercise, they get in the way because they cause expectations. And then that's how people get disheartened. That okay, I got this. That's what caused the low expectations. I just go about everything I learn as in new. Empty face, no emotions, no expectations. Let's go. And when
And then if it takes a minute or half an hour.
doesn't matter. It never matters to me. And that also developed a stronger learning muscle. I'll give you an example. This morning, I was teaching one of my students, and we were working on linear drumming and really like slightly advanced, complex concepts. And then I told him, all right, throw me under the bus. And I asked him to create his own Frankenstein exercise for me to play. And I told him, like, try to really screw me over. Go on. Nothing. I didn't assume like, I got this. It's a student. No assumptions. I literally told him, all right, try to screw me up. I'm listening to the exercise. I'm not even reading the notes. I told him, don't write them down for me because I'm more of a visual guy. So let's really go difficult. Just tell me the notes, which for me is the most difficult way of learning. My brain is not wired that way.
I'm like that. That's why I like to look at the picture.
Yeah. So I really went full on like, give me problems for me to solve, right? And I'm listening, and I'm like trying to, okay. I started playing it, and in 15 seconds it was done.
Wow.
And he looks at me, and he said, how did you do that? And I'm like, my learning muscle is so strong that when you give me information, my brain doesn't go like, uh-oh. It goes like, yes, come on, bring it. Because it's just always so hungry for like new challenges, because it's a muscle that needs feeding.
Absolutely.
Or needs flexing, if you will. So, really, that's literally how I feel.
Yeah, I can see how.
Right? And I'm literally playing it, and in my mind, I'm hearing like the exercise already. Because, and I feel like I've reached that ability because I didn't have it. I remember like attending drum lessons, and my teacher would like do the same thing, give me an exercise like that, and I'm like, what? Again, what? Start again. I'm confused again. Because the muscle was so soft that it would just go like, oh, whoa, too heavy. Put it down. Right? And now, I've started doing these things like, you know, against myself in a way, trying to challenge myself, trying to throw myself off, you know, like, and I do this with students all the time. Like, okay, give me a Frankenstein, the worst possible exercise you can think of. I'm going to try to crush it. In 15 seconds it was learned, and in 30 seconds I was playing that at like twice, 3 times the speed.
That's incredible.
And but it's not though. That's what I told this guy, and that's why I'm sharing this story with you, because it's not magic. It's not like I'm a genius and you're all humans. It's just I've worked on that so much.
You've trained that muscle, haven't you?
The whole like clear your mind.
Yeah.
Clear your mind.
Yeah.
There's no, and it becomes very,
Yeah.
you know, it's an empty vessel, if you will. That sounds a bit cliche, but
I can't quite do that. Actually, thinking about it, I've not really thought about that before.
that's where it's at.
I think that.
It's emptying your mind and allowing the information to go in. So I always go through the same. This is something else that people overlook. I always go through the same steps. Always. Like when I'm learning a new exercise, always. I make it play in my mind before I play it outside. I always hear the exercise. Always. That's the first step. Second step, I always place the notes on a mental grid. Always. Regardless of me having the notes or not. Always do that. Third step, I always start stupid slow. I don't want to learn mistakes, so I want to play it perfectly first.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
I always count out loud. I'm always looking at my limbs because I want to memorize the movements that produce the right sounds. That's very powerful. And then I'm always actively listening. So I always go through the same steps. What gets rid of some of those steps is the assumption that I got this. So immediately we skip listening and we skip, I got this. And then it just, it crumbles.